Alright, hello everybody, and be nasty. This is Sir Adrian back here to film the Russian slash Kingdom of Serbia, American slash Kingdom of Bulgaria, and Mexican Revolutionary Turn, along with the random events, in our current game of Global War 1914, titled Operation Michael. So we'll start with the Russians, have one major factory. We'll try to go for wartime economy. And I think, yep, that's a miss, unfortunately. Russia has 4 IPP to spend. We're going to spend all of those to lend-lease a mountain infantry to the Montenegrines, which we will send from our major shipyard in Crimea, and then over to the minor port in Bulgaria, leave the port, go along the rail line through Serbia, and then down into northwestern Macedonia. So we'll go ahead and clone that. There we go. Otherwise, there's not going to be any attacks. Serbs are just hanging out for now. So Russia will go ahead and collect their 2 IPP peacetime income, and they'll hand things off to the Americans. So the Americans don't roll tech. They have 4 IPP to spend, and the Revolutionary Mexicans themselves have 2 IPP. So the Revolutionary Mexicans are going to use 2 of those IPPs, so both that they have, to buy themselves a revolutionary militia. And the Americans, I think they'll spend, they'll spend all 4 of their IPP. They'll collect 3 for the next turn, and they're going to lend-lease the Montenegrines a mountain infantry as well. And same thing, it'll go through part of Russia, and then it'll end up going in through that minor port, and then down into northwestern Macedonia. Otherwise, well, here, we'll do the Revolutionary Mexicans first. So we're going to have this Revolutionary Cavalry. It's going to move up 1 and take Chihuahua. So that'll go to the Revolutionaries. And then we'll have, that's the only attack they'll do. And then for non-combat, we'll have this mountain infantry. We'll move into Mexico City. This revolutionary infantry will move into Veracruz. And This cavalry unit will move over. Actually, no. We'll leave that where it is. Yeah, that's fine. Leave that over where it is. That'd be for non-combat. So then their recruitment roll, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories. So on a 5 or less. And a 1. So they hit it. So they'll get an infantry. Actually, no. You know what? We'll get two militias instead. So the one militia that they purchased for 2, they'll place it in western Mexico. We'll place one militia in Mexico City, and then we'll place one in Veracruz. So there you go. So that's it for them. And then for the Bulgarians, and I forgot to specify, but this turn is the spring 1913 turn for all these nations. And I think for the Bulgarians, I think they'll try and attack into central Macedonia. Yeah, why not? With everything but their militia. So they have 4, so 5 regular infantry. That'll all be at 1 because Central Macedonia is. Actually, no, they'll try to attack into Eastern Macedonia. Yeah, yeah, we'll do that instead. So 4, so 5 at 1, and then an artillery, which normally is at a 4, but will be down to a 3 because it's in mountain terrain. We'll just double check that very quick to make sure. Yeah. So, what did I say? I said 5? Yeah, 5. And 1 defending at a 2. So here, we'll roll that. We'll make some copies of some of these dice. Roll that all down here. So 3, 4, 5. So first we'll roll the first strike at a 3 or less. That's a miss. Then we get 5 at 1. Close but nothing. He gets 1 at 2. He gets a hit. So we'll lose an infantry unit. And I think we'll press the attack. So artillery at 3. Nothing. Oh, and we actually would have had a. We would have had a boosted. Actually, we would have got a hit because we rolled a 2. I believe when I rolled the 1 dice, and I forgot we could have had an infantry boosted, but we didn't specify which one it was. Yeah, no, so we won't count that. Well, here, so we'll re-roll. Ah, no, it's my fault. I biffed that, so we'll just do it for this round instead. So yeah, so we'll have 4 regular. These will be the 4 regular, or 3 regular, and this will be the one that's boosted. So we'll just do that instead. So these all hit at a 1. This one hits at a 2 because it's boosted. So nothing. He'll respond at a 2. And gets a hit. We'll lose another infantry unit. And I think that's it for now. We'll just call it there. You know what? Whatever. We'll press our luck. Why not? So 1 at 3. Nothing. And then we have 3 units. So 2 at 1 and 1 at 2. Oh, there we go. We get the hit we need. Oh, and he gets to defend though. 1 at 2. Miss. Alright, so Eastern Macedonia is now under Bulgarian control. There we go. Having known that, no, that doesn't change my purchases. I think that's still fine. Alright, yeah, so that's it for the American turn. So they collected their 3 IPP, and that's it for this calendar turn in general. So now we're in the summer 1913. So it's at the end of this turn that the First Balkan War will be over. But before we get to that, we gotta do their random events. So for the yeah, summer 1913. So we'll do the west first. Let's see what we get. So 6 is war preparations 2. So nations prepare for war. So naval units may be moved for the rest of the prequel. Technology research may be conducted up to stage 3. Each major power with a major factory, except the USA, receives 1 free technology roll immediately, conducted in turn order. So we'll have to do that off camera before the Germans go, although Germany will be starting. So otherwise, keep these things in mind as we go forward. And now we'll do the east. So 3 is inspired leadership 1. So add 1 revolutionary cavalry to the Mexican Revolution. Emiliano Zapata Salazar is a leading figure in the Mexican Revolution, the main leader of the peasant revolution and the inspiration of the agrarian movement. And I actually know a little bit more about this guy now and the Mexican Revolution. I watched a good video by Real Time History that covers it, which I highly recommend anyone who might be interested in it to go and check that video out. But anyway, that's good for us. So Revolutionary Cavalry. And we get to add that one anywhere. So I think we will add it to Chihuahua. Alright. So that's it for the random events. As I said, we'll sort the other one out off camera. But otherwise, we'll go ahead and hand things off to Be Nasty to do the Germans.